How is evangelism and Christianity in India? Is it
India
growing? I've heard of churches like underground churches. One of them are actually in my studies. Yeah.
India is kind of different because it's a secular state.
Okay.
There are certain places where the Christians face the problems.
Yeah.
But mostly India is okay.
Mostly it's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Pakistan is more conservative, more the people's radical and fundamental background.
Yeah.
They radicalize a lot of the Islamic the preachers, they come and they teach the hate and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's tough.
Yeah. I mean, in the 80s, my he's not my biological father, but like he's like a dad. He often tells me about the times when they would go to India to preach, and I'm just always so fascinated to see what that would look like. I would love to do that one day. Publicize,
in India, local pastors, local preachers, they hold those concerts.
Because there's a story he told me where they preached and many people got saved, and I think the officials found out, and they had to be carried out from the back,
right?
Because they were not allowed to. So I was like, why does it? I'm like, but you had thousands of people come out. It's like, yeah, but we were not allowed to. They were coming for us. They had to sneak them out.
Yes.
And they stayed longer in the country,
right,
laying low before leaving.
Right.
Because everybody was like, but I guess I'm happy that there's some sort of room for Christianity to thrive.
Yes, many Christian pastors, they are like on a hit list in India.
Hit list?
Yes. And
what's a hit list? That sounds dangerous.
they are in danger, yes.
Sure.
When they came here, I was already a grown man, and I was preaching and teaching. I planted a few churches in Dallas, in California.
That is amazing. That is like the coolest thing I've heard.
Yeah. Then I just kind of say, okay, well, I want to do something different. So then I went to the hospital ministry.
Okay.
And went to school again and get a clinical education, certification, and working there. So I just recently moved back, applied here and there. Hopefully I will get it.
You'll get, yeah.
But in the meantime, I have to run the family. So
absolutely. Oh, so that's when the Uber comes in.
That's what I'm driving.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just for the time being.
I'm actually looking into going into prison ministry.
I was doing it prison ministry.
I'm genuinely praying about that. Like, I'm genuinely praying about that. But it's tough. My aunt was telling me that it's not a walk in a park.
It's not easy.
She said pray, just pray.
Yeah. Rules and regulations in front of us. Like in a Judaism, there are 613 laws.
Sure.
In a Christianity, there's 1,050 laws.
Wow.
Which is easiest to follow it. Right?
Yeah.
Even though in a Judaism, 613, the laws were not for a man to follow it.
Yeah.
That was only for Jesus. He was the only one who can say, who can, just prove something wrong, right?
Sure.
He was the perfect God and perfect human being.
Amen.
Right?
So good. So good.
So he set an example for us to do.
And we walk within that.
God don't want us to fulfill those 613 laws. All he asks for us to love him.
Sure.
With all our heart, mind, and
spirit. Like, if you love me, keep my commands.
Keep my commandments.
Yeah.